Hi guys, welcome to another video. Hope you're all keeping well. Now for this video I'd like to review a movie, a horror movie that I watched just the other night. Now the movie is from 1973. It stars Tony Kendall and Sylvia Tortosa, and it was written and directed by Armando de Osorio, who done the Blind Dead movies. Now the movie in question is called the LORELEY'S Grasp. Now, as you can see, it's part of a two horror movie double bill on this fantastic disc by Shout Factory. Yeah, okay, I've watched both movies, by the way. I've also watched this one here, The Night of the Sorcerers. So I'll review that in my next video. So this is basically going to be a kind of a two-parter, if you like. So I say the first one I'm going to review, as I said beginning, is the LORELEY'S Grasp. Yeah, okay, now, if you're not familiar, guys, with this movie from 1973, I'll just read you the synopsis, as per usual, at the back, just to give you some idea of the story, and then I'll go on to give you my thoughts on the plot and story as a whole. Yeah, okay. The LORELEY'S Grasp. In a town by the Rhine River, young women are turning up dead, savagely torn to pieces, and their hearts missing. Concerned that whatever beast is doing these horrible murders will end up attacking the female students, a nearby school for women hires a hunter to find and kill the creature. The hunter will soon find out that this is no ordinary beast that craves human hearts, but rather a deceptive, alluring, and mysterious being, the Loreley, who was already looking for another heart to use in a gruesome ancient ritual. So there you go, guys. That's the plot synopsis for the 1973 production, the LORELEY'S Grasp. Yeah. Okay then, guys, on to my thoughts now on the movie as a whole. Oh yeah. Oh, what can I say, guys? I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. Fantastic creature, a great cast. Oh, lovely colour. Yeah, and oh yeah, in some ways it reminded me of a Hammer movie. You know, it was lovely colour, lovely scenery. You know, a great story about this this creature, this aquatic creature from German folklore called the Loreley, and as I say, rises it's a sort of tear out the hearts of its victims and that, you know, to keep it immortal. Yeah, so oh yeah, really enjoyed it, guys. Yeah, yeah, quite brutal in parts, you know, when the creature attacks and that rips the hearts out. You know, its targets mostly women, you know, young women, like from the nearby boarding school, you know. And I must warn you, guys, there's a little bit of it nudity in this, so if you don't like naked ladies, you might like to shut your eyes. Yeah, oh here, missus. Yeah, but oh yeah, really pleased with this, guys. Yeah, and here's the shot there from the creature in question, the shape-shifting Loreley, in the form of a beautiful woman, you know, lives under the water of the Rhine, you know, the Rhine River in Germany. This movie was actually shot in Germany. So, oh yeah, oh, and some gorgeous women in this, guys. Oh, some of the most beautiful women I have ever seen in a horror movie, you know, and absolutely, especially the girl who's in charge of the boarding school, you know. Oh, she's absolutely gorgeous, you know. And oh yeah, you do get a fair share, a good parade of you know, of nubile ladies, both in bikinis and that, and in the nightwear and that. So you know, if you like to see beautiful girls in a horror movie, you will not be disappointed. I can assure you, they are beautiful girls in this movie. Believe me. Yeah. Oh yeah, I can't fault this movie at all, guys. It's absolute. I had a blast watching this. Yeah, the LORELEY'S Grasp. Yeah, I love me creature features, and I love me horror stories where you've got an element of folklore, you know, the creature design was very good. It reminded me of a little bit of the creature from the Black Lagoon, and I thought it was a very good premise, you know, having this girl, like, you know, like a shapeshifter and that, you know, turning into this horrendous creature that just tears and slashes its way through the movie and that, you know, ripping the hearts out and that, you know, and great part as well by the main protagonist, the main male protagonist there, who the school hires to hunt down this creature, you know. But the girl, like, who's in charge of the boarding school, she finds herself a little bit daunted by he's sort of like he's quite handsome and that, you know, and he's really sort of like confident in that, you know. So but yeah, so you've got that element as well, and lovely scenes of Germany, you know, and oh yeah, just a beautiful looking movie all around, guys. The LORELEY'S Grasp. Yeah, I would highly recommend it, and there's no way I'm getting rid of this, you know. I enjoyed both these movies actually, but this I enjoyed a little bit more than the other one. The other one was good, but I enjoyed this one the most, the LORELEY'S Grasp. Yeah, oh yeah, I say it's very well done, good plot, good story, good, and I like the creature, the shape-shifting aquatic creature, the Loreley, as I say, from German folklore. But I think they did embellish it a little bit to sort of like for dramatic effect. Which sometimes you do find this in some of these movies when they base the movie on an ancient creature from folklore. They twist it a little bit to sort of like ramp up the tension and the horror. Yeah. But that did not detract from the movie in any way. This was a cracking movie, The Loreley's Grasp, and if you like your good old-fashioned horror from the 1970s, a very, very Hammer-esque movie, get yourself a copy of this fantastic 2 horror movie disc by Scream Factory. Yeah, there's not really in the much of special features on this, guys. It's you've got your commentary with Rod Barnett and Troy Gwynn from the podcast Nachi Cast, and then you've got the theatrical trailer. But very well done movie, and as I say, this creature, the Loreley, in the form of a beautiful woman that lives under the River Rhine, I thought it was a very, very clever idea. I was not bored once watching the Loreley's Grasp. This is how I like my horror movies, guys. I like them like this. Good story, good plot. A good helping of blood and gore, and you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know if the story's going to end good or bad. But I won't reveal the ending, obviously, if you haven't seen it. But I highly suggest you get yourself this with these 2 cracking movies on. If you like your 70s horror, you cannot go wrong. I love this, and I will be watching it again with the commentary in a couple of weeks' time. So all right then, guys, on to a rating now for the Loreley's Grasp. Oh, no hesitation whatsoever, a full 10 out of 10, because that's how much I enjoyed this awesome creature feature movie from 1973. As I say, it had me hooked from start to finish. There wasn't one boring moment in it. Beautiful girls, absolute real eye candy, guys. If you like your beautiful girls, you won't be disappointed in this, I tell you. Some of those foreign women, some of the most breathtaking women I've ever seen. Really nice. And as I say, the main girl who's in charge of the school and that, her name is Sylvia Tortosa. Oh yeah, she's an absolute beauty. She really is, and that, yeah. You've got a couple of scenes there, guys, as well from the movie there. So and then you've got this professor character as well. He's sort of like he comes in on the story to try and help the hero, the hunter, try and sort of like vanquish this hideous aquatic creature called the Loreley from German folklore. So you've got him as well. He's a good character, the professor. Yeah, but as I say, fantastic. And I developed an instant crush on that girl that was in charge of the boarding school. Because sometimes you see like in casual dress, she's got her hair over her shoulders and that, absolutely breathtaking. And when she's in charge of the school, she's got this very smart skirt suit on. Looks really prim and proper, her hair pinned up and that. But then of course, like as I say, when she's not working, she turns into this ravishing real beauty in that, So there you go, But wasn't disappointed at all with the Loreley's Grasp, guys. As I say, I could sit here all afternoon spouting superlatives. I must admit, I did go into it with an open mind, because I know a lot of, as you'll know if you've been watching my videos, a lot of these movies, the aesthetics, have proved very, very inviting, and I've succumbed to the temptation to buy them. But once I've bought them, a lot of the time the story hasn't been commensurate with the lovely aesthetics of the cover. So all this, guys, this really lived up to the story in this movie. It really lived up to the aesthetics of this fantastic little movie from 1973. And I tell you what, this director, done The Blind Dead, he really knows his onions when it comes to, doing a good horror movie. He directed this one as well, The Night of the Sorcerers, which is a review. That will be my next review. Hope to do that today. So, so I'll hope to do the 2 today, so I can get them on for you tonight. But he knows his onions when it comes to making a good horror movie. And The Blind Dead, he done a fantastic job with The Blind Dead. He seems to have a knack for knowing what to put in a good movie, what horror fans will enjoy. A good story, a terrifying creature, lovely, beautiful girls, lovely scenery and that, And everything you could possibly want in a 70s horror movie is in this movie, guys. The Loreley's Grasp. And I'd say if you love your creatures features, I highly recommend that you get yourself a copy of this. All right then, guys, that concludes my review of the 1973 movie, The Loreley's Grasp. Have you seen The Loreley's Grasp? What did you think of it? Let me know in the comments down below. Be very interested to hear your thoughts on it. But guys, this will stay firmly in my collection forever, I assure you. And it's not often I buy a horror movie double bill. I enjoy both movies and I think both are fantastic. This is one of them, guys. It really is, and it's a real treat to watch. Okay then, guys, that's it. the usual. If you like the video, you know, please feel free to share, subscribe, comment, and all going well. I'll be back again very, very soon with another video, which will be my review of the Night of the Sorcerers. All right then, guys, take care. See you soon. Bye for now.